we're going to talk about dividing two fractions. So if you paid attention to the videos I talked before about the operation, adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing, goes with the number after the operation, then this should be a little bit easier for you. So let's take a look at dividing two fractions. So let's say we have 7/8 divided by 5/6. So if you remember, this divided by goes with the 5/6. So we are going to turn that dividing into a multiplication, because it is a mathematical fact that dividing by a number is multiplying by its reciprocal. And reciprocal means the number that you would need to multiply by to get 1. But in easy math terms, you can think of it as just flipping over the fraction. So if I divide by a number, that's the same as multiplying by its reciprocal. So this becomes 7/8, because remember, the 7/8 doesn't change because it's the dividing by is affecting the 5/6, times the reciprocal of 5/6, which is just 6/5. So finding the reciprocal is really easy. You just basically flip the fraction over. So now we simplify if we can, because this is just like multiplying. In fact, it is multiplying. It's that much like it. So here, 2 goes into 6 3 times, and 2 goes into 8 4 times. And then I believe that's all the simplifying we can do. 7 times 3 is 21, and 4 times 5 is 20. So our answer is 21/20. And guess what? The same rules apply. If they're the same sign, the answer is positive. And if they're different signs, the answer is negative. So let's take a look at a little bit more difficult, but really only a little bit more difficult. So here we go. What if I had 3/8 divided by 2 1/4? Well, what's the thing I say about when you see a mixed number? Change it immediately to an improper fraction. So this becomes 3/8 divided by 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1 is 9/4. And now we have a problem where we can start our division. So our division is going to start now, and we're going to take the reciprocal of 9/4. So we're going to take 3/8, because that's not affected by the division sign. 3/8 times 4/9. And, oh, that looks like that's got quite a bit of simplifying we can do. 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 9 3 times, 4 goes into 8 twice, and 4 goes into 4 once. And now we multiply across. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 3 is 6. And so the answer is 1/6. Amazing that problem, 3/8 divided by 2 1/4, turns out to be such an easy problem as breaking down to 1 times 1 and 2 times 3. Pretty straightforward, isn't it? That's all there is to dividing two fractions. You first always make sure that everything is in fraction form, not mixed number form. And then you take the reciprocal of the number you're dividing by. So remember that divided by is attached to the next number. And so then we have 3/8 times 9/4, because we took the reciprocal. Times 4/9, because we took the reciprocal of 9/4. I believe that's it.